So it took the anger and the frustration that spilled onto the streets following Thomas's death to push business leaders and politicians to address the city's racial disparities. WCPO 9 News reporter Lucy May looks at how much progress our region has made or has not made when it comes to infant mortality, poverty, and affordable housing.
There was a sense of anxiety within the community.
Lavinia Jones was 12 and a half when the killing of Timothy Thomas sparked civil unrest. She remembers her mom complaining that police hassled her during Cincinnati's curfew when she left home in East Walnut Hills to go to work, while people in predominantly white Mount Adams went to bars and restaurants without a problem.
It made me realize that things aren't equal. There wasn't any equity then, and we certainly have a problem with equity now.
Yes, there's been progress. No doubt about it, there's been progress. But it's not enough.
Dr. Odell Owens grew up in the West End and recently retired as CEO of the health advocacy group Interact for Health.
Even though we're making progress, it's not fast enough. It's not good enough.
Poverty has decreased in Cincinnati over the past 5 years, but census data shows it's actually worse now than 20 years ago. 26.3% of all Cincinnati residents lived below the poverty line in 2019. In 1999, the city's poverty rate was 22%. Bishop Ennis Tate says the Child Poverty Collaborative's Project Lift can help if the region sticks with it and keeps Black churches involved.
If we continue to work diligently with the putting the right people around the table and putting the right organizations in place, then we will begin to see a significant impact in our work and begin to see we begin to reduce the poverty in Cincinnati.
Hamilton County has lowered its infant mortality rate, with 96 babies dying before their first birthday in 2019, compared with 124 infant deaths in 2001. Meredith Shockley-Smith of Cradle Cincinnati says moms like Jones are responsible for the progress.
When you put Black women in charge, and when we think about infant mortality, and you ask them what they need, and then you let them do that, or support them in doing that, you see better outcomes.
Owens and Jones worry the region might never be truly equitable.
We have a lot of wonderful, kind, generous individuals. And how come we're not making that progress? One, people talk about collective impact. All of us come together and collectively, we're going to change the system. It won't work. There is no collective impact in Cincinnati because there's no collective will.
I hate to sum it up to that's just life, but unfortunately, that is just life for a lot of people, including myself.
Lucy May, WCPO 9 News.